Hello everybody. Like today, like we have like another guest like coming into our show. So welcome to the Tea with Jack Loh show. And yeah, new guest from Twitch that I found. And yeah, like talk to us like who you are and what's in your world, what's your passion, and what's in your world
For
basically.
sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, cool.
There's a lot of things that are my passion. I would say,
Really? Okay.
yeah, oh, totally. I would say entertainment, like music, performing arts. I do a lot of like music streaming on Twitch,
Right.
everything like that. And definitely one of the passion of mine is just like overall like well-being. Just being myself and a healthy mindset. I would say is definitely a
Right.
passion of mine as well.
Right. Because you did mention like during your stream that like a few days ago that you kind of like feel down or what's so not like you're not feeling it and that kind of stuff. And I feel
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
to me like it's sort of like a perspective, like if you like kind of like choose to look at the negative, there's like this I don't know like the image thing about
Yeah.
this
Wait,
glass thing like if you choose to look it at like half empty or half full, yeah. And you were like
yeah, like
mentioning,
the
yeah,
glass idea. Yeah.
yeah. You were
It's
talking,
definitely a matter. Yeah, sure. So it's definitely a matter of like I would say, because to me it feels like some days are good and some days are bad naturally, right? And it's that
right?
balance of understanding that bad days are just a byproduct of just life sometimes, and it's just like you have to have your lowest lows before you have your highest highs. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I think it's just about all the way you look at it. I think for me it's like the way. Because, like, yeah, I was having a bad day a couple days ago on stream and kind of talked about it a little bit earlier on my stream before
Right.
we started the show. And it's just kind of a matter of how you look at it. Definitely glass half full, glass half empty kind of deal. Definitely 100%. I agree.
Yeah, I think that is like perspective. Like if you choose to look at the negative, you get
Hmm.
to see all the negative. Like your mind will just mess up you. Like I don't know. And the thing
Totally.
about like this whole thing, I think that
Hmm.
is that everybody will face bad days. It will come. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a hundred
Yeah.
percent. Like every day is like a good day and you're feeling it and
Totally.
energetic. It's different and it's about like having like the coping mechanism for yourself to do everything's in like in life. And yeah,
It, it's
that
entirely, I would say it's entirely human just to feel that way, just to have good and bad days. So totally, I agree, man.
yeah,
Totally agree.
emotions will run high or low and what's or not. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and since like this is like a first interaction, I think that like it would be cool if like you talk about like why did you started like your stream. That is
Oh, good,
something
good
that will
question.
be super interesting, right? Like yeah,
For
like
sure. No,
what made you
I love
started to
that
do it?
question.
Yeah.
Let me start. Let me start. I love that question. I don't know. I would say just a passion for entertainment and just a passion for like
Right.
overall like giving people a space and a place to enjoy themselves and not basically like a break from the world around us, especially
Right.
in times like these. It just
Safe
gives people a
space.
break. Yeah, a safe space for sure. Just a place for people to just go and vibe and be themselves. Anyone of any way of life can just come in here and just kind of chill and exist and talk about whatever's going on and just live. And it's
Yeah.
like a safe space per se. Yeah, a
Right,
place to chill.
definitely, because like I think that this whole thing is like super important because like there's always like not enough platforms for maybe for someone, like I don't know, like but for me, because I'm super introverted, that in the
For sure.
public I can't like act like super crazy. Like you were talking about like
Yeah.
stories about like people getting drunk and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I can't do that to everyone. Like people will think that
Yeah.
like I'm crazy because like they will kind of like tell me like, "Yo, Jack, like what the hell are you doing to me, man?" Like, and
No,
like,
totally.
and from there, the crazy stuff to like the stuff
Yeah.
that is like super serious, like like very personal stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to talk about everything except like those friends that you are super close,
Sure.
and i
Totally.
i feel like Twitch, it's pretty much like you doing this whole stream thing. Like I don't know, like the relationship between Twitch chat and the streamer, it feels like
Mhm.
there's like this safe relationship. You can talk about
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff that you
Totally.
do not dare to talk in public. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm not
what do you
gonna.
think
Yeah.
about that? Like now that like
I,
you doing the
no,
streaming thing, yeah.
it's definitely a kind of relationship in that way, and it's also a matter like I think it takes a specific kind of person, like you talked about. You said like you're not gonna go out and like do this kind
Yeah.
of crazy stuff as more of an introverted character yourself. Like for me, like I'm the hard opposite, and I love introverted people. They're always really cool for me because they
Awesome.
kind of just they're just a good vibe, and they make me feel important when they tell me things because they don't really share much with a lot of people from what I know from some of my introverted friends. But anyways, like what do I think about just
Right.
overall the relationship between me and Twitch chat and like just that in
Yeah.
general, that kind of thing. It's an interesting dynamic because I'm not gonna go out and tell people like, oh yeah, I got so sloshed last week. I was doing this stupid drunk stuff with my friends, you know. Like I'm not gonna go out in public and talk about that. But
Yeah.
it's definitely like a thing where it's like I don't know, it's online, so it feels like it's way more like just safer. Like I know I'm talking to people. I don't think these people are gonna rat me out. I don't think these people are gonna judge me too hard. And if they do, then they wouldn't be on the
Right.
stream, you know.
Yeah.
I think these people are here because they like me, and within that, it feels like it's more
Super
safe.
cool,
I think a
right?
lot
To
of
have a
streamers
community.
feel that
Yeah.
way. Yeah, like the community. Exactly.
Awesome. Like, don't want to like just hold you on for too long, you know, because it's like a quick 5 minutes. Because I know that
No,
like
it's
you guys are like doing your thing, and like I
Right.
feel like building like relationship, you know. I just started streaming too, you know, like I think
sure.
like 3 days ago, reaching out to streamers is kind of hard.
Sure.
So I kind of
No,
like
this
set it
is
like
an
5 minutes.
amazing idea. This is a great idea.
Yeah. But it's like super hard. It's so
Yeah,
hard to
if I
find
was-
so cool streamers like you know, like to
Oh,
be able
thank
to
you.
do
You're
this.
too
And
kind. You're too kind.
I find you really cool. And yeah, how I
Thanks.
like to wrap this whole thing up, you know, just
Sure.
asking like one last question about like a hot take. Can be like the
Hot take.
smallest thing to the biggest thing that is in your mind that you can kind of like want to like talk about. Yeah. Can be
Okay,
anything, yeah, that you want to
Just
talk about.
anything.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
anything. From the smallest to the biggest, yeah.
I think. What do I think? I don't know what I think. I don't really have any like extremely hot takes. I guess
Yeah.
maybe that I'm gonna say something cheesy and corny because I can't think of anything.
It's
I probably
cool.
have something more
It's cool.
insightful if I can think of something.
It's
Dogs
cool.
are better than cats. I don't know if that's a hot take. That's what I think.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome. Like
Thank you.
yo, thank you. Like it means a lot to
For
me
sure.
for you
For
to
sure,
be
man.
on this show, you know, because I just started this whole thing out and you being on the show, it's super cool. And yeah, I hope you have fun because the main thing is to, you know, exchange of like stuff and then like, you know, just have fun. And yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dude,
Cool.
thank you so much for having me on here. And thank you for giving me this
100%.
opportunity. I love
100%.
stuff like this.
Yeah.
So
Have fun
thanks.
on your Twitch chat, man. Like
Yeah,
your
you
stream.
too, man.
Cool. Peace.
You too. Peace, man.